All right. What's up, party people? It's your boy, Mutt-Man. Hope you're doing good today, this evening. Talking to one of my best buddies. Oh, man. Dang on it. Such a boomer. Talking to Dana right here, buddy.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. What's up, Dan? How you doing, man?
I'm good. It's been a good Sunday.
Yeah, you've been very productive today, haven't you?
I have been very productive. I'm very happy to announce my second YouTube video ever has just gone up. And there's a lot of production value to this one. Like, wait till you guys see how much time I've invested in the production of this. So if you're interested, go take a look at it. I talk about a bunch of things. I mostly ramble. I start off on Marvel and why I think they're failing. One of the reasons. I follow with why Bill Maher sucks, pretty much. I talk about some of his quotes that he put in his blog. And then I finish up with 3 things that I think you can use to build a great brand that you can use to sell indie comics. And I think they're really simple, but they're really cool. So, yeah, that's my video. That's what I've been up to today.
Why don't you go ahead and put
What's up?
Why don't you put your link in the chat so people can go right to it?
That's a great idea.
I've got a lot of great ideas, Dan.
All right.
You don't give me enough credit.
What's up, Septana? Let's see you in the chat. Hey, Trey. Bill Maher has a lot of bad hot takes. That's right, Trey. And avid comic readers in there. He says, nice boxes, short boxes. Yep, there's some short boxes back there. I had them all out. The closet that's right there is like that's where I keep all my geek stuff that I don't want my kids and their sticky fingers to get into, so I can lock it and they can't mess with them. I have a box for them, and then I have my boxes that they shouldn't touch that are the ones that I've been collecting. So that's what those are, and I was reading through some for future YouTube videos, I hope. So I was doing that earlier.
Word.
It's full of all kinds of stuff. All right, I'm gonna put my link in here. I can't do that and talk at the same time. So.
Well, I was excited to see you with your first YouTube video. Well, it's your second YouTube video, really. And the first one was really good. Yeah. The Dan Cave,
yeah,
trip in the tour of the Dan Cave was cool. I like that one. But then you came back with like a nice, slick, edited video with like commentary and stuff like that. I didn't really know you had it in you. I'm kind of impressed.
I had to download. iMovie again. I didn't have it on this computer, and so I had to download it and remember how to do all that stuff. But it's so simple to use. It was kind of nice, and it's kind of fun to do again. And I even went and got royalty-free music for my logo. I went and got it, but it's one of those royalty-free where you have to put their link into their website so that you won't get in trouble. So I had to put that in there, but it's fine. And I make coffee in this video. I like coffee.
The coffee made me really want coffee, man.
I don't joke around. I grind some beans and I French press those mofos.
Yeah,
and
man.
It's delicious.
Boy, it looked good. Looked real good on that coffee.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So go check that out, guys. If you wanna be bored for 15 minutes, it's a good way to kill it.
Did you happen to notice my you haven't said anything yet, so my feelings are kind of
No, wait, don't be hurt, because I noticed I know what you're gonna ask me. Did I notice your wall of geekdom behind you? Yes, I did notice your wall of geekdom. You know what I noticed the most?
What?
I noticed that Thor comic that I think that you took from me and never gave back right behind your head.
That is definitely not your Thor comic. Oh my gosh, what did I do?
But a lot of respect for a Thor and Beta Ray Bill comic. That's pretty cool,
right?
Man.
It's pretty cool, right? So yeah, man, this is my new studio setup. As you can see, I've got some. Stop talking so I can point. I got some sketches right here of some characters designs that I've done. I've got This is a logo for a band I did, which I really liked. This is my Captain America. I think it's like 1975. It's Jack Kirby. It's a little glary, but this is my X-Men where Wolverine's getting crucified on an X cross. How bad of the bone is that? That's Mark Silvestri cover. A G.I. Joe drawing I've done. Another original character that I like that I might launch one of these days. Jim Lee X-Men, where it's Captain America, Black Widow, and Wolverine. And one of my favorite Jim Lee comics of all time, one of the greatest.
That cover's incredible.
Some religious paraphernalia I did, kind of like a 60s concert cover for a scripture that I like out of the Bible. This is one of my first pieces of digital art that I did in vector format in college. So it's there to show how bad I was and how much better I have become. This is the drawing.
Trey said Squirrel King is greater than Squirrel Girl.
Oh, baby.
That's awesome.
You guys, if I can ever pull the trigger on that one, Dan's got 1,000 ideas, but I got some good ones, brother. If I could pull it on that one, it's going to be awesome. This is a drawing my kids did making fun of me, which is really funny. And this is a Walt Simonson Thor with Beta Ray Bill on the cover and a Walt Simonson Fantastic Four. That's how you set up a studio, Dan.
That's You know what? I think you got me on that studio. Your lattice work is looking a lot better, I have to admit.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So tell us what you're working on. I know you're working on something back there.
Well,
let's see it.
Let's see. Hold on a second. I'll share my screen. I'm working on pencils today for HIRO. And what I thought we could do is you could, while I'm working on pencils, you could kind of talk about some of the projects on Indiegogo that you are excited about. Yeah. And what I thought you might could do if you wanted to is use IndieCron to kind of pick those out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I'm already on the way.
All right, cool. So you just enjoy that while I'm working this. I'm working on page number 2 of HIRO Blood of Patriots, and I have already gotten page 1 inked. So that's kind of in the can. And we're jumping right into the story here. So you guys just, you know,
are you locked on right now?
No. Can you lock on?
Okay. Maybe. Am I in charge? Or are you in charge?
I'm always in charge.
You are not. You are in a moderated video call. I don't think I can do anything. I think you have to do it.
Okay. Hold on just a second here.
What a boomer, man.
I know. You just be quiet, dude. I'm trying to figure it out.
All right. So, and if you guys in the chat want to also comment on what you're really excited to see, that would be, he says, click yourself to lock yourself. Avid comic reader says that. Listen to the man, Jason.
You click yourself to lock yourself so you can, oh, wait, no, I guess I'll lock myself and then you'll just
see,
talk.
There we go. You lock yourself. Yep. What a boomer. Oh, what a boomer. All right. So Trey also said, let's talk about you guys getting over 500. That's pretty good. You're right, Trey. We're real pumped about that. We got, after Malin's show the other night, we got some backers that came in and got a couple of the double issue packs and stuff like that. So that was super exciting for us. And we're trying to, Cal Jameson, what's up? Thanks for coming to the chat, Cal.
What up, Cal?
Good to see you here, sir. Yeah. But yeah, we're real excited that we made it over that mark. Like, once again, we're here to have a really good time and make fun comic books. So we're not stressing too much about this right now. We're just going for it. We're trying to get as much done as we can get done, and just have a great time as we're going through this process. So yeah, let's see. So Trey, let's see. I'm going to pull up IndieCron real quick while and try to do it while I'm looking at this chat. Cool. So Trey said Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb is one of the biggest ones that he's looking forward to. That's definitely on IndieCron. We've seen a lot of that. So Kyung Lee, he's at $28,000 and in demand. That man knows how to work it, and he has a lot of backup from some of these big guys too. So the art looks really, really good. Like his art is awesome. And it's cool to see him succeed. He definitely has a lot of cheerleaders out there in the community. So that's definitely a good one. Let's see. I'm looking down. One I am absolutely excited for that got funded, so we know we're getting the book is Lone Wolf for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's our boy Doug, and I'm just really fired up for him to get funded. He and Jeff, and it looks really cool. And I will selfishly promote myself that I paid to get the T-shirt. The Lone Wolf T-shirt of wolf killing a zombie or something like that, and I'm really fired up about wearing that T-shirt as soon as it comes in on a stream. I'm just gonna live stream myself putting that shirt on in front of everybody. So let's see. I'm going back and forth to the chat. Septinov says, my neighbor's success is my success. I'm looking most forward to Bigfoot Bill, Brand, Lone Wolf, and HIRO. Thank you, Septinov. That's very cool of you. Yeah, Bigfoot Bill, I mean, Doug TenNapel has been around the block so many times in his career. He's made so many incredible intellectual properties that he's held onto, like Earthworm Jim. Everybody knows Earthworm Jim, but there's a bunch of others. What was that? Is it that comic book you have? Is it Cardboard?
Yeah, he did a comic book. He did a graphic novel called Cardboard, and it is like it's the craziest thing I've ever read in my life. My kids absolutely loved it, but I think the coolest thing about TenNapel is that he can create a book that adults and kids like it's fun enough for kids, but it's also compelling enough for adults. So I don't know how he kind of manages that formula, but that one, Ghostopolis, Earthboy Jacobus, and he's done.
He just brings out so many things. Yeah, he's just pumps out crazy ideas, and they all seem to be really good. So that one is going to be super. That I'm super excited to see. I haven't backed that one yet, and I don't know why, but yeah, I haven't backed it, and I go back and forth on stuff like that. Part of me, like he's funded and has everything, and I kind of want to back it because you get a lot of bang for your buck with him. But at the same time, I like saving my money for. I like Doug a lot, but like Septinov says, he's behind the creative teams more so, I think. And correct me if I'm wrong, Septinov, in the chat, but I've seen him say, and he's commented on some of my stuff before, that he's more behind the team almost more so than the art. If the team is really good and he likes the team, then he's usually going to back them. And I'm kind of that way too. I love really good art and really cool art. I love indie art. I love like different takes on stuff. It doesn't need to be super slick and super clean for me. I like kind of a unique style, and so usually indie guys are going to have art like that. And if the team is good and the art is indie style, like I'm going to be behind it for sure. Let's see. Trey says he likes let's see, where was he at? Oh, he just likes the battle manga coming from Dragon Ball Z and My Hero Academia fan. I don't know much about manga. I don't. I need to, I guess, step my game up on that. Jason, you know anything about that?
I'm an American comics fan and not a manga fan. I've been around plenty of manga influenced comics, and actually, I'll take that back. One manga that I did enjoy was Lone Wolf and Cub, but I think that's more of the illustrator in me that enjoyed that. I'm sure there's great manga that I just have not enjoyed yet, but for the most part, just from what I've been spending my money on in my life, it's always
Yeah,
been American comic books. So
that's
that's
the
my
way I am too. I'm manga curious, I guess. I might have to
manga
pick up a
curious.
manga book.
Oh
I
my
might have
god!
to pick up a manga book. Cal says there's only one Bigfoot book he's looking forward to more than Bigfoot Bill, and I have to agree with that. I'm so pumped. Like every time I see
New Shinobi.
uh
Shinobi
yeah, a Shinobi Sasquatch
Yeah.
photo from Willis.
Rob
I don't know if
Willis.
his name's
Rob
Rob
Willis.
Willis. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I am so fired up. I love his style because we talked about this last night. But one of my all-time favorite comic book artists, and yours too, I think, is McFarlane.
Yeah.
And he has a McFarlane style, and it just hits me right in the soft McFarlane spot that's right above my heart right here, and I'm all about it. I love it. It looks so good. I'm so excited about that. And my money, as soon as that thing is opened up, I want to be number one, dropping some dollars on that.
Yeah, boy.
So yeah, and Cal's a good dude. If you guys don't follow him, you should absolutely follow Cal on Twitter. He's the man. So
Hey Cal, if you got a YouTube channel you want to endorse, just put it in the chat.
yeah, and
Cal
let's see. Avid comic reader. He said, so happy about Earthbound. Narwhal is the best. That guy is making some crazy stuff. And you were talking about some of that art. Like, I don't get the art side because I'm an awful artist. Very, very bad. But you were talking about that before, Jason, like how like his art. Do you have
so like
anything to share?
Yeah, man. Like I think that his art comes off the page at first, and people I think a lot of people that I was kind of seeing their reaction to it, they weren't really appreciating his artistry, and I wasn't sure why, because for me it was like it was pretty immediate that he was kind of an artist, and
Gotcha.
then I heard I don't know if you know who the Brits are, but the folks that were making that one comic, and they started trashing certain people in the community.
Didn't that? Yeah. Sorry, I won't say anything about that.
Yeah. They went in on his artwork and talked about it like it wasn't good. And I thought to myself, well, at least in my opinion, they don't get it. They're not getting what's great about it, and that's sorry for them, because dude, that guy is fantastic, and the way that he does fluid. He makes like an, some people illustrate in an animation style, right?
Yeah.
But his pages look like animation cells. Like if you were to take an animation and like just buy one of the cells, like like on eBay or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what his artwork looks like, and the digital coloring is as good as the form work and everything. I mean, he just knows how to tell an interesting story and scene. So I think the artwork is amazingly compelling, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
Is there anything else that you're specifically looking forward to?
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to, like we said, Shinobi Sasquatch. That's going to be fantastic, but of course it's not out. What's currently out that I'm looking forward to is Bigfoot Bill. That's one that I have backed, and I'm going to get the game, and I'm going to get.
That's pretty cool,
dude. Have you seen that game?
It looks great. It's like 16-bit animation.
It's nice, man. It looks like a really nice game and a fun game to play. So I'm really looking forward to that. Let's see. I'm really looking forward to. I mean,
what else did I back?
There's a ton of them, man. I mean,
Critias, his book, Detective Dead, looks cool. That it's some crazy, like really off the wall characters and stuff like that in that book. It looks really neat. So that one is on my list. I did back that one as well. What else? I did, I backed Jawbreakers, and I backed that thing like I don't know how long ago. I mean, months and months and months and months ago. I haven't got that one yet, but I did back it. And that was kind of when diversity in comics was really like launching.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm helping this dude. And then now he's at like $500,000 or something, which is crazy. James says, wait, there's a game already in development. So Trey, this is the coolest thing about that Bigfoot bill. If you back it, this is why I'm still thinking seriously hard about backing it, because it's still in demand. But the crazy thing is that Doug has a game that is being made that if you back the book, you get the game. It's part of one of the stretch goals, and it's still open. If you back it, it's like a 16-bit Bigfoot bill, like side-scrolling little adventure game.
But it looks really fun. It doesn't look like cheesy or anything like that. It's really
anything TenNapel makes, like he knows that space in the industry, that video game space, because of Earthworm Jim. So he's going to kill it.
He's made lots and lots of games. He's not just made Earthworm Jim. He's made dozens of games.
So he has a guy working for him on that. Let's see, what's this other Indie Cron book? One that I am looking forward to is Anchor Face. Looks cool. I think it looks great. I like the kind of art style of it.
Yeah.
It looks really unique. Hold on, my TV's doing something weird.
You all right?
In front of me. Yeah, I'm good. So that looks cool too. Wait, I wish I could use. Sorry, guys.
We'll flip on.
Things are happening. Let's see. I like that, like that sailor tattoo art kind of style that's in Anchor Face. It looks pretty neat.
I'm just scrolling down IndieCron right here, and I'll be honest with you, man. I'm actually kind of amazed at the high level that this community has produced.
Absolutely.
And some of these folks have been around for a minute, and some of these guys like you've never heard of before, but their first comics are great. Like, have you seen Sovereign?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Where is
Andrew Huerta?
Yeah, Andrew Huerta. That book looks wild. And he did a Spider-Man on the the Stan Lee episode of Drawn and Quartered, and that Spider-Man was bad to the bone. I think it was really cool.
Yeah, man. Yes. That guy's got it in spades, and I think that he's going to probably be one of the big breakout hits.
Yeah.
Like, he already met his goal. I think he just kicked off a couple of weeks ago, and he already has met his goal.
Oh yeah, he's killing it. What else? That Jack Irons, the Steel Cowboy, looks really cool.
I've only seen a little bit of that. I have not really.
I missed out on that one.
Yeah.
Something Real. That guy, that Joey Turnage. I've interacted with a little bit with him on Twitter. He's a cool, pretty cool guy. I like him a lot. What else is on here? Some I haven't read a lot about, but I've heard a lot of people talk about is the Knox. That seems kind of cool.
What's that about?
So it's a heist book.
Okay.
I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to link. Let's see. So the hardest part about breaking into Fort Knox is getting out with the gold. And art looks solid. It's black and white.
Okay.
It kind of reminds me. Let's see. I don't know. It kind of reminds me. It's kind of a McFarlane-esque looking a little bit, or maybe even my man Michael Golden that I love. If you guys want to look for a cool artist that's been around for a while, Michael Golden is an awesome artist. But it's like Ocean 11 and the A-Team. It's full-on action comics glory, 60 pages of comic goodness. That is the only thing it says. We're Andrew Anderson and Ron McCain. We're in comics.
What about?
Have had a string of bad luck since returning from Vietnam. One lost his leg. The other lost his store. The others aren't doing too well either. They hatch a plan to rob Fort Knox. The robbery was the easy part. Getting away with the heart is the hard part. Cutting a deal with the mob isn't the easy street that it sounded like. Betrayal is around the corner for all. Blah blah. Okay, cool. Anyway, sounds cool. You there?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm here.
I'm going back and forth. Sovereign looks epic, says Cal. It's the Apple garbage you downloaded messing up your gear, Christopher. Gosh. Back to Anchor Faces. Well, Trey, man. Trey is a good dude. He's backing everybody. I love it. Christopher Front. Ryan, what's up, brother? Septinov, Joey Turnage is cool. Yep.
So Sovereign is really interesting to me because it's about this sort of like a natural phenomenon that is a person, and so it's like the Earth produces this sovereign guy who defends the planet when it cannot defend its, or when people are not taking care of it or something like that.
Gaia coming to defend the planet.
Something like, yeah, it's
Gaia is the planet. I don't know,
but it's but there's a lot of there's just a lot of like weird story elements that I've never heard of before.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so I'm really looking forward to seeing, like, you know, how he pulls it off.
Let's see. Avid says, I've interacted with the Andrew guy behind the Knox. He's a really good dude. I've heard his Gears and Bones series. I've read his Gears and Bones series. It's really good from issue 2 on. Issue 1 wasn't him as the writer. Cool. Captain Planet done right.
Yeah, that's what he's. Yeah, it's like
Captain Planet. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Oh, you know, Avid, I know why you're here. Avid is in the chat. He just wants to watch my beautiful vampire teeth. He was tweeting me about my vampire teeth earlier today. And before everybody asks, I'm a day walker. All right, I sparkle in the sun, and yeah, I'm.
Dan's got legit werewolf teeth.
Yeah, you guys. You want to here? Hold on, I'm gonna lock. Look, I'm locking on me. You guys want to see him? Look at that thing.
Man, where's your teeth?
I thought they were pretty wide. I mean, I told Avid earlier, drinking human blood, I got to keep on the brushing, or this thing's gonna turn brown. He says, "I love them." Yeah. Oh, he said he can't see me. That's all right. You guys will see it later, I'm sure.
Oh,
on the drawing. People want to see the teeth, Jay.
Okay, I'll switch off.
No, don't worry about it.
Did I miss it already? I missed my opportunity.
You missed it. Just keep drawing. Keep your drawing going.
All right. Hey, in the chat, if you don't want to see me drawing and you want to see Dan going through other things, just let me know, and I can definitely click over.
Yeah. Let's see. Hey, hold on one second. I gotta get, my dog is whining at me.
What's going on with King, man?
I don't know what his deal is. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. You guys stay right there.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to some of these books. You know, and what was the other one I was? Oh, yeah, I was checking out this Asami Children of Rusu. Have you guys seen that one?
Oh,
that looks pretty cool. I thought maybe I would check that out and see if I could back it. I don't know if they're still going or not.
Drop off here. Hey, you guys want to see my big giant polar bear?
Hold on.
He's whining because I had him blocked over there so he wouldn't get in the. Come here. Look, come here. All right, come here. Check it out. Come here.
You back on?
Yeah, I think so. Come here. Look. Look at this face right here. Look at this face. He's a big old animal. Hold on. Come here. Look at this guy. I'm sitting down in a chair, and this is how tall he is. Like, he can look me right in the ass.
Dude, that's so beautiful. Look at that guy. Hold on a second. I think I'm still locked. Okay, now I'm not.
Look at his teeth.
Shoot.
Big old bear dog. He just needs some attention. Big dog. All right, look, go lay down. He's whining. Oh, I'm presenting to everyone now.
Yeah, I got you on there. So show me that big dog. Show us that big dog.
Here, come here. All right, come here. Look, say hi to the world, big dog. Big old baby. So this guy, this is King. He is a 5-year-old Great Pyrenees. So they are guardian dogs, and basically what that means is they usually get put into a field full of like goats or cows or sheep or something like that. And if bear or coyote or wolves or whatever try to eat that livestock, they basically destroy whatever's trying to eat the livestock. So we got him. He got given to us. This one of his eyes, I can't tell which one now, was actually got bitten out. It was like hanging out of the side of his head by one of the other dogs they had. And they kind of nursed him back to health, our friends that we go to church with, and they knew we wanted one. They knew we loved them. And so they actually gave him to us because they got attached to him and they wanted to be able to see him. So they gave him to me. And so now he has like an acre and a quarter big backyard we have fenced, and he just runs around and barks at leaves and birds and stuff like that to keep us safe, right? You big stinky thing. You're stinky.
Look at that big mongrel. Beautiful.
Anyway, that's King, guys. I don't know if anybody's saying anything.
Yeah, they are. They only just were able to see you. Yeah, because I was booming it up over here.
Dan's campaign to get one of those dentist moldings of his teeth. That is not crazy. I could make that happen. I have a good dentist friend that could. There's probably a GIMP suit in one of those boxes, Chris. See. A lot of message retracted. Stop boomer time. Let's see.
That's like MC Hammer where he goes,
yeah, I get
stop boomer time.
I see Dan now. What happened to Avid Comic Reader? Good dog. Man, some of you guys really hate Mac, huh? That's okay.
The nerd community is not easy on the Macs.
Yeah, that's all right.
They can be kind of hard on the Macs.
That's all right. I have a Mac, and it was go lay down. Go lay down. It was given to me, which is incredible, by a super nice friend of mine.
Yeah, that's a really nice friend.
Very nice friend, and I love it. I love a Mac. I'm not a great computer person either. I'm bad at computers for the most part. So you can take over again. People don't want to see my face.
Oh,
I think. I mean,
why don't you share your screen and go through the IndieCron page, and you can just talk through some of those other ones.
Let me figure out how to do that. Oh, I can do that. Hold on. Screen share. Your entire screen share.
There you go.
All right. Is that on there? Does that look good? All right.
Yeah, we see you.
All right. Does anybody doing Red Rooster?
That's what I want to see, man. I just haven't seen enough from that, to be honest with you, but I know the Brightwazers are amazing.
I like I've watched a couple of him live inking some stuff, but he does like watercolor, like he'll paint on, and then he'll once he's painted on, he like kind of dabs water on it to I don't know what you'd call that. But it's really cool. I like how Doug's Bigfoot Bill icon is just him with like a rat on his shoulder. It's nothing to do with the comic at all.
Yeah.
Who we got? We got Iron Sights, which I don't know anything. The artist,
James Canal.
Yeah. He seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
Graveyard Shift, obviously. Malin. I think that sounds really cool too. That book.
I do too, man. That to me seems like kind of like a layup, like
right.
Universal Soldier or Universal Monsters if they were the X-Men. To me, it's like, okay, yeah, nobody. I don't know that exists, and that's a layup. Well done.
I'm back in the hold on. You guys can probably see I'm reading the chat. I have no tentacle porn tabs. I promise you. Avid says he hasn't backed Red Rooster either. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, man, he's drawn into Trump's Space Force? Really? That is cool. I want to see that.
Who is?
Avid is. Avid Comic.
Oh, cool.
That book makes me laugh so hard. I watched the video. I showed it to my wife the other day, and it just looks hilarious. Let's see. I'm going back. All you guys are trying to insinuate that I look at some sort of cartoon pornography. That is not the case, unfortunately for you.
At least not today.
At least not today. Lone Star looks cool. It looks very slightly slightly off to the more to the right Captain America. But it looks cool. His video is very funny for the campaign. We watched that. Cyberfrog, obviously, EVS has crazy, intricate, detailed style. Looks cool.
Wait, how does Lone Star get away with using every American cartoon that was ever popular in the 80s? Is that? I mean, could we do that too?
I don't know. I guess maybe you have to be Mike Miller to get that, but
yeah, maybe he just doesn't care. Nobody's ever called him on it. Yeah. But like if you get on there, it's got everything: Thundercats, Silverhawks, G.I. Joe, Transformers, everything.
Yep. Let's see. Did anybody back this stealing solo?
That's just funny. That's a parody.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it has $52,000. Somebody's been backing it.
EVS, buddy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. Brand, did anybody back Brand?
I'm really interested in that, but I have not backed it.
I don't know what to think about it yet. Like, the art is real good.
Yeah. But what is it? That's the question.
Yeah, what is it exactly? I don't know what it is. Dark Santana. Let's see. Ravage Kill All Men. I don't know much about that.
I'm kind of interested in that. I really like Ben Henderson.
Yeah, I do like Ben Henderson too. That's exactly what I was going to say.
And the artist on that, the cover artist on that is
there's Saldago and
what's the name of it?
Chuck Dixon.
No, Chuck Dixon's the writer.
That's Brian. I'm terrible at reading names.
The art looks really cool on Ravage.
It does look good. Black and White remastered by the great Art T. Bear.
Man, art is the coolest.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I haven't read a whole lot about it, but
dude, I was just kind of like, like I was just kind of like, okay. He's remaking. He's basically he's doing some things he wanted to do on the original run. It didn't appeal to me that much, but then he did a couple of remastered pages and really focused on coloring on the colorist that he hired. And I'm telling you what, the guy, he kind of hit a. You just got to see these couple of pages that have been put up. It's way beyond just remastered. Like it's way beyond just like remaster doesn't really do it justice as to how much more advanced the artwork is now from what it was originally on that.
Yeah. Like
go down a little bit. That's beautiful.
That's a Capullo cover, I guess.
Greg Capullo did a cover. Look at that. That's sweet. Greg
Capullo I really like him too. I like his art a lot.
It's R.T. Bear, man. It's got his style, but look at the coloring behind it. It really sets the stage.
You know what I respect about this picture right here are those shoulder pads. I really respect a man with shoulder pads. Look at those shoulder pads. Good stuff, man. He put a lot of art up here.
Yeah, yeah. I wish you would get to this one page I want to show you. Oh, that's it. That's the page.
Right here.
Yeah. I just love this page. Look how cool that is.
Yeah. That dude has a on his face, so you know he's bad.
Yeah. I just love the robot and the
Robot looks cool.
yeah, and the entire piece is amazing. That one page right there, I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna try to back this.
Yeah, that's cool, man. See if we got anybody say anything. Gotta roll. You guys are awesome. You are awesome, Cal.
Yeah, that's right. You're awesome, Cal.
Yes. We appreciate Cal. All right, let's see what else we got. So this image right here of Brutus, just when this image was released, Kelsey Shannon colored that. That made me want to buy the book more than anything.
I know it, dude. Kelsey Shannon.
Freaking color, man. That guy
That's
is
awesome.
The tops. You can't get a whole lot better than Shannon for colors.
No.
Oh, look at that thing. And I really think Kelsey Shannon compliments Donald DeLay's art because I mean, it just goes to show you what happens when you get like a incredible top tier, top of the line colorist like that. Cover is incredible.
Kelsey is a penciler, an inker, and a colorist. He's kind of like the total package.
I know, man, but the color is so good. It's incredible.
Definitely killed it.
But I mean, the rest of the book looks good too. Like this color looks great. Like, don't get me wrong. Whoever did that, I don't want to take away from him. But you go from this, and it's more flats with shading, and then you get into that. I mean, look at it. I mean, like I said, nothing off of this guy. It's still great, but geez, it keeps blowing my mind. But this stuff looks. I like this. Like I said before, I kind of like weird, like almost whimsical, maybe because you have like giant hands and giant arms kind of art. Yeah. I dig this kind of stuff. It looks cool.
Yeah, it reminds me of. I mean, he talks about Lobo and Trencher.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, Trencher is exactly what I thought.
It also reminds me of Pitt, and I used to love Pitt.
Yeah, I have a Pitt #1, and there's short boxes behind me.
I think everybody in America has a Pitt #1.
Let's see who's saying this in the chat. Oh man, I've got a Brutus T-shirt. I guess that's probably the Shannon cover on the Brutus T-shirt. Mutt-Man, you forgot to put the link to HIRO on the live stream description. Come on, Boomer.
Oh man, come on.
Trey, thanks for watching out, brother.
Yeah, I can do that after the fact, right?
Yeah, probably. Okay,
I'll add it in.
Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb. This goes straight to what this goes straight to the man, plays the man card for everybody. Like strong, muscular female showing most of her skin. I mean, that's I don't know. Like once again, I don't know a whole lot about manga. But the guy can draw. Dude can draw. Nothing off of him.
Yeah.
Dude can draw. And this actually, when we watched Malin's review of his Indiegogo page, of Kyung Lee's Indiegogo page, we got a lot of great information and ideas for ours based off of his. Like these cool little, like doing the nice art up here and stuff like that. And Jason put a lot of work in to make ours look really good. So hope you guys are enjoying that.
So
also battle manga fights are freaking epic.
See, yeah. I like that's one thing I like. Like I've seen some stuff from One Punch Man. You know?
Yeah. That looks
some of that. Like I love how the battle manga, puts out these amazing and epic fights, and to me that is fun. So I could get into that. We're definitely trying to do that in our book.
Yeah, some of these big epic fights, like a lot of stuff going on, and
5 pages of fights.
Yeah, I pulled up here Detective Dead. this Critias is a good dude. We had him on Mutt's channel a while back. Before it blew up, he hadn't hit his goal yet at that point. And then he just kind of like skyrocketed. His stock went through the roof. But the cool thing is for our book, HIRO, there's a couple pages that are colored on the Indiegogo page, and that's done by the same guy that did this.
Yeah.
And so we are, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Jason, but that's who we're planning on coloring the inside of our book, right?
It all depends on scheduling and what he's got going at the time. We have about 5 possibilities for colorists, and we have tried out 3.
Yeah. We did 2 covers that one cover is for the 0 issue. The other cover is what we're going to be using, I think, for the 48 pager. That really cool artwork Jason did of Kruppen and HIRO over the soldier. But this guy's a great colorist, really good colorist. And that's a delay cover, I believe. Yep. Donald.
Yeah, Donald delay cover. Look at that.
Which is a really cool cover.
You know, and that's
very it looks very Sin City.
Yeah, very heavy. And it's got it kind of looks like the spirit. There's some spirit quality to it, you know. Yeah. I love that.
One Punch Man, damn so cool. Yep. So this stuff's good. It's really funny. I'm sure you guys already know, but Nurkish is in here and Cecil are in here back when they were boys. They got drawn into the book, which is hilarious.
Hey, tell Trey to leave me alone. Trey's in the chat busting my chops. Can you tell him to just...
Mutt-Man, you're still a boomer. You didn't put the link in the description.
I know, and I know that. I know that. I did that on purpose because I figured it'd be better to have it at least one place since I haven't put it in the description
Trey,
yet.
Don't let up on him, Trey. Give it to him.
You better watch it, Trey.
This book, the colors are good, and the book looks cool. The idea is really unique. And yeah, so that's another good one. And we'll keep going down. Lady Alchemy, I know nothing about it all, but it's in demand. It raised $26,000, so there's something about that. Asgard, which is Ben Jones. Who there is. Oh wait, read more. Here we go.
I don't know him other than just listening to him. He seems like a cool guy. Ben Jones does.
Yeah. Yep.
He seems like a legit guy.
Colors look cool on this too. Art looks good.
Yeah. Really good art.
Yeah. I'm not look at that thing.
Yeah, weird. It's terrible.
I don't know a ton about this. I should probably read more about it, but those colors are really good too.
Hey, y'all in the chat, I got a question for you. If we show more pages, like if we show more pages from our 48-page comic, do you think that would help people pull the trigger on buying? Do you think we haven't shown enough art, or do you think we've got enough art up there to sell it? Just a curious question.
Yeah. T-Bird and Throttle, they made it to their goal. They're blue past it now. I didn't know. I don't know if any of you guys saw, but they did release, I think, like the first issue. I think
I got it.
Yeah, I did too, and it was real good.
Real good. Adult, very adult. He's got a style that's kind of looks like for kids, but it's
it looks like Ben 10 or something over here. But then you read it, and it's much more adult than you think. Well, this looks more like it. This is almost Otley-esque to me, like the blood spatter and stuff. That's very Otley.
Yeah.
And but it's good. I liked that. I liked the first issue a lot. Yeah, read the 16-page 0 issue right here for free, which is cool. We did that same thing. We gave 16 pages out for our book that we're super excited about, and we worked hard on that to kind of set up the backstory for our book HIRO. So once again, you've probably heard it 1,000 times, but go to our Indiegogo and download that for free if you want. Tommy Gun Dolls, I don't know a lot about, but they have been getting a lot of press recently, this book. Art looks cool. once again. Let's see. Gin-swilling dames, two-bit gangsters, scheming showgirls, and ruthless bootleggers. Barons run the table looking to con one another in the Prohibition era. Still there, Jason? I hear
Yeah,
you.
man, I'm here.
You gotta like mouth breathe or something, so I know you're there. Talking to myself.
No, you're doing great. I'm looking at this page and I'm trying to get the energy right.
Yeah, so this looks cool too. I don't know. Feel like I want to say more, but let's keep going down. I missed out on Stardust. Did anybody back Stardust? I know Septinov backed Stardust.
Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah, he's in it. Right, that's right. I'd say a little more can hurt. Show a few. Yeah, so Jeff Lastly says I say show a few more pages. I agree, Jeff. That book looks. I'll not say the word sick. That looks very much like Ben 10. I agree. The more progress you show, the more people will be willing to trust you. I agree. Septinov, absolutely. And your face is beautiful in Stardust. If I do say so myself. Trey put in the 0 issue for T-Bird and Throttle. Very cool. So how about this? The Meg 6-gun samurai deal with the devil. Have you seen that, Jason? Mike Miller did this Indiegogo. Is my internet stopping? Did it stop working?
You're loading.
I'm loading, man. What is going on? Waiting for Indiegogo. There it goes. So he did this Meg 6-gun samurai and deal with the devil, and it's 3 comics all in one. He did this like 5 days ago, and he's at $15,000. But he has such a big audience. But he drew, I guess, the Meg comic.
Think about if you're Mike Miller, and you've been at the top of the game in the industry, really drawing for some big comics, and then you get blacklisted because of your politics, and and basically you kind of forced out of your, not forced out, but your work dries up. And then you find this Comicsgate community, you take a shot at it, and then you are pulling in $100,000 campaigns.
Right.
That's got to be a good feeling.
Yeah, absolutely. I think with this, I think that you get all 3 of these comic books together in kind of like one package when you back it.
Okay.
So it's 3 separate ones. So I'm gonna scroll back to the top. My name is Mike S. Miller. I'm 26. I'm a 26-year career professional.
I was about to say that dude ain't 26.
Exclusive premiere edition of Steve Alton's Meg graphic novel adaptation, produced in association. You need this book. 144 pages. Minimum 144 pages. That's pretty cool. Anyway, that's out there. Sovereign, obviously, like this thing, we got to look at it because it looks freaking cool.
Crazy looking, right?
Yeah.
I used to love Joe Madureira.
Doug Garrett, what's up, Doug? He's in the chat.
What up, Doug?
Christopher C keeps saying Mac. He like won't let it go.
Man, these guys are some Mac hating sons of guns.
No, it's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine with them hating my Mac. Man, like this thing looks good. The colors are good. The art is cool. Part 1, The Return. Yeah, man.
Look at that. Look at that craziness.
Yeah. Looks really good.
This guy's kind of like he breaks boundaries, like did you see when he tweeted out all the rejection letters he got?
No.
Oh my gosh, man. The dude has, he's put his artwork out there for a lot of people to, to try to get on books with mainstream comics. And he's gotten so many letters back of like, yeah, your style's just too crazy for us, not right for us. This book, we don't know what to do with your artwork, stuff like that. And he posted it. He posted like all of those comments in like one post. And it was so inspiring. Like, wow, this guy has really been, through the ringer trying to get his work out there and seen. And now he's got a book that's all his own creation. And he's, he doesn't need anybody.
Yep.
Because he's got his own fan base now.
Yeah, it's cool. His book is really cool. His art, I love his art. It's, this is right up my alley. Weird, like slightly, it's not anatomically correct. It's just all over the place, like crazy shapes and stuff. I love stuff like this. This is great. Those colors right there, that's great. Looks so cool. Anyway, Sovereign. Earthbound. Oh, we got to look at this one.
Yeah, check out some Earthbound.
Everybody's seen this already, but it's always worth a second look on this Earthbound. Looks really cool. I want to know what's going on in this scene right here with the girl trapping the spider on this other girl.
Yeah, it bites her and like puts her in a trance or something like that. Look at that crazy it is. Now look at this scene right here.
Yeah, this is the one.
Look at that. It looks like a cell from that top one, especially looks like a cell from an animation. You know?
Yep.
I just love it. And I mean, the guy's obviously, he's got his human form down. He knows how to push a story and tell a story. Mm-hmm. He's not focused on rendering. He's focused on telling a story.
Right.
So I'm real anxious to see what the full story looks like because, I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at that crazy elongated form of the leg coming out as they're.
Yeah. Is he sitting there?
No, the one down below it.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. See how he's like entering the room at this crazy angle.
Yep.
He
was talking about like on one stream he was talking about how you can see from the beginning of the book to where he is now the difference in his art and how he's gotten cleaned up and even the lighting or like how he's done the colors and stuff. Mm-hmm. And you can see it, but I think he said he was going to go back and kind of retouch it up to what he can do now. But anyway, it doesn't matter if he does it or not. It's still really cool looking. Sweet looking book.
Ooh, excuse me.
What do we got in the chat? Getting Doug Garrett, I'm getting tardy maybe is what he means for work. Trey says he feels looks a lot like Gundam. I once again don't know enough about stuff like that. Asumai, Children of Rusu. This looks cool too. I've seen this guy out a bunch. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Oh, look, this guy did. Look at that, Jason.
I know, it's all that.
He's missing something right here.
That's right. He's missing his little picture of Macho Dan, which is what we have on our campaign.
You should. I want to like screen capture this and tweet out to him, or like put you can put my picture in there and then tweet it out to him. And be like, it's really cool you did this.
Oh man, I love that cover right there. Great colors.
Yeah, that's cool. Yep.
Great colors.
I like this dude yelling. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, I feel like I just don't. How many times can I say like stuff looks good? Because I mean, I believe that it looks good, but I'm getting very boring. I have to.
I really like this these scenes right here. Like one thing that this guy did really good was he chose a great color palette type scene. So you got all the blood against the snow.
Yeah.
And that's just really dramatic and cool. You just can't beat that. That's great.
Let's see what else we got. Jack Irons, man. That we missed. Everybody, well, at least I missed out on this. I don't know if anybody else.
Hey, you want to see my copy of Elliot Fernandez Black and Red book?
Yeah, why don't you come get your screen back, because I'm gonna take a break for a second and run to the bathroom. I'll be right back, and you can show people your stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna take.
Man.
Oh, geez.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here you go. Stop sharing,
dude. You didn't give me a second. Like, oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it.
There we go.
All right, hold on.
Everyone, right now.
I'm going to present to everyone. And I'm going to show me.
Mutt-Man is presenting to everyone. All right, I'll be back in a second.
All right, cool.
You keep talking.
All right. Profile. Oh, dang it. All right, give me a second, guys. Don't. Give me a second. There we go. All right. Can you see me now? All right, check this out. Check this out. Black and Red by Elliot Fernandez. Now, can you see? You guys, hopefully you guys got this. This thing is really neat. Look at that. Look at that. Can you see like the Ghost Rider in the background? See? That's bad. Elliot's signature right here. See? And then look at this. Look at that. I like that. Guardian, I think is the guy's name. Gladiator. Let's see. All right, dude, check it out. Batman and Catwoman. Sweet. Let me show you some more. Look at that. Let me show you some more. This is my favorite right here, Dan. Judge Dredd. See how the red, his mask, the red part of his mask just bleeds off into the background? Isn't that cool? Okay, you like it that much? Okay. Look at this. Civil War, baby. My man Cap's going to win that one. Look at this Venom right here. Look at that. Oh, dang, look at that. Y'all missed out if you didn't get this. Look at that nasty tongue. I love that. And you got Spidey escaping from the symbiote. That Hellboy is awesome. Let's see. Check this out. Look at that. I like that X-23 a lot. Look how cool it is. You know what I like about X-23 here? Look how far apart the two blades are. For some reason, that just adds like a real kind of scary quality to her claws. Check that out. I think that's neat.
I'm back.
I'm so glad. Look at this.
Deadpool, your favorite.
Your favorite. I hate Deadpool. All right, I'll show you a couple more. Oh, that's it. But check out the back cover.
Yeah, that Ghost Rider is freaking bad to the bone. That thing is awesome.
Bad to the bone. You're so funny. Look at that.
I started saying that because you said that. I totally have.
Yeah, I was really glad with that. That's the only one I've seen so far. You know, like a lot of these are fulfilling now. Like you haven't seen Jawbreakers yet, you know?
Right. Yeah. Septinov says he's waiting on Jawbreaker, Cyberfrog, Brand, Bigfoot Bill, Lone Wolf, Hero Brutus, and the Meg to be fulfilled.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I really respect you guys that are that put a lot of money out for these books, especially, and very a lot of respect for you guys that have backed us. That's pretty awesome. We really appreciate it. But yeah, and Trey, biggest thing he's waiting on is Cyberfrog, but then of course Hero and Bigfoot Bill. That's right.
Yeah,
how can you hate Deadpool? He's a national treasure. So Trey, we won't get into this right now. Let's not get into it.
It's not the time, Dan.
But I'm gonna say we're gonna have a full-on Rob Liefeld beat down WrestleMania 26, whatever you want to call it, fight about is Rob Liefeld or is Rob Liefeld not a good artist? So we're gonna have a beat down episode. And I'm coming from the point that I appreciate Rob Liefeld and I appreciate his characters.
You've already messed it up. It's not, is Rob Liefeld the best artist? That's not the debate. The debate is,
I'm not debating if he's the best artist. That I know that is not true. But
right. Everybody knows that's not true. It's the debate is how important is Rob Liefeld to comics? That's really the debate.
Well, that's an easy one for me to win. So really, we're not gonna. It's not gonna be much of a debate, everyone.
Well, you know what? We'll find out. We're gonna go at it, and I'm gonna bring all my points, and we're gonna finally hash it out. And one of us will have to agree. This is how the debate should end. One of us will be forced to agree with the other. It won't be like one of these debates where two sides go at it, and one of us has to say at the end of it, "I concur and agree with you."
Is it going to be is that the only rule is that somebody has to agree with the other, and we have to go until that happens? So if we're going for 3 days, we go for 3 days. Like our wives are going to have to bring us like water and bagel bites, like high C and bagel bites down to our little bunkers.
Yeah,
nerd bunkers.
Get your pizza bites warmed up in the oven, and get your pouches of Kool-Aid, because this is going to go for 3 days, and you can't leave for a bathroom break either. So you need to have a jug, because you're going to have to stay right here live until one of us folds.
I drink too many seltzer waters. I drink a lot of these, so I have cans ready to go. I'm
gross, man. That's just gross.
This one's good. That one's good.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's have the epic Rob Liefeld debate.
All right, we'll do it.
You're pro, I'm con, and we'll go at it.
Absolutely. Let's see. What else? What's your page looking like? Let's see the page.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I'll have to figure it out. Give me just a second, Dan.
Boomer.
Let's see here.
I was gonna say, did I already say that Trey and I were doing a live stream on Tuesday? Did I tell everybody that?
No, you didn't.
All right. Maybe I told you that. Anyway, so Trey, who's in the chat, Trey 50 Daniel, he's our moderator extraordinaire.
And he's the one-man fan. Hashtag one-man fan.
He's our hashtag one-man fan. He was there before anybody, so we have a special place in our heart for Trey. But anyway, Trey and I'm going to come on his channel. I hope that's right, Trey. I mean, or you can come on, whatever. It doesn't matter. But we're going to talk about some stuff on Tuesday. I think at about 9:30 is what we landed on last night. So, yeah, we're excited about that. Septinov is putting the exact amount that Hero has gotten to so far, which is $501. And that is correct. We want to see it go up more. All of you guys, we already know everybody in here is a supporter, and we appreciate that. It says, yeah, you're coming on my channel at 9:30 on Tuesday. So everybody, Trey, if you want to put your YouTube, we are East Coast time, Trey. If you want to put your link into your YouTube, that would be cool. So people will know. So we're East Coast time.
What are you going to be talking about?
Trey told me what he wanted to talk about, and it's
is it writing? Is it writing?
It's writing. It is writing. He said last night, I want to make sure that I say the right thing. He says his idea, we're going to talk about writing stories from the perspective of both video games and comics. And I do like some video games a lot. I don't. Oh, so that would be 8:30 for me. I guess. I don't know where you live. Septimus says he has faith in us. I appreciate that, brother. We're gonna hustle the entire time. We'll probably do an extension on our campaign, and we're just gonna hustle the whole time and just try to get as many people to back us as possible. I think we're gonna hit a stride eventually. Like we're getting small donations or backers here and there, and I hope that we can. Some of these other campaigns are, moving around. They're getting to their stretch goals and stuff, and we maybe, through some of these next couple weeks. Oh, Alabama. That's right, Trey. We'll be able to
Trey's an
Alabamian.
An Alabamian.
Alabamian. That's right.
Not an Alabaman.
Alabamian. Yeah, that's right. Alabamian. Ian, we got it. I got it.
I said it right, Trey. Great. Yeah. Get off my case, man.
Let's see. I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, so we're gonna do 8:30 or 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, 8:30 Central Time for on Trey's channel. I'm excited about that. Talk about writing for on video games and comics. I play some video games. I played Battlefront 2, which is a Star Wars game. Doug's got to go. He's working. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit, Doug.
You're the man, Doug. Congratulations.
Yep. We'll throw that Lone Wolf link in there. So Trey, get on that, Trey. Why do you have that wrench if you're not doing nothing?
There you go, man. Get on Trey for once. That's good.
But yeah, so I play some Battlefront 2, and it's the only game I'm relatively all right at, so that's why I play it. And I like to go online and kill like 12-year-old kids wherever they are that's playing this game.
So you basically only like games that you can win.
Yeah. Yep. No, that's not true. I had to play, let's see. So do you really pay attention to how the stories are written if you play a game? No, I do. I like to play a game that has a storyline. I do enjoy them, but I just haven't played enough. I want to play the new Spider-Man that has like a campaign mode. And what else do I want to play? God of War. Which God of War was it that was really good? I played the most recent one. That one was pretty cool. I didn't get all the way through it. I do a lot. Like I have kids, and I'm doing this stuff at night a lot of times, so I don't have a whole lot of time to devote to it. When Jason leaves me alone, some nights I'll play some video games, but yeah, like it. I try to pay attention to the story, but I'm kind of like watching the cutscenes, ready to like start fighting whatever the bad guys are going to be, or whatever's happening. Let's see. But I'm excited to talk to you about that, Trey, because it's something that I know you're passionate about. I think Trey does a lot of like Call of Duty zombies and stuff, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. And he's super into that side. That like that's a different subsection of nerddom that I'm into, but I haven't been able to immerse myself in like comic books. And he says Spider-Man PS4 is pretty good. Some of the story bits came off sort of SJW, but overall, but that makes sense because it's such a new game. And Spider-Man is a property that so many people know they're going to do that with it. But
hey, I have made progress on. I'm talking to Trey now. I have made progress on the sketch that I'm doing for you, And I just want to say thanks for picking the most complicated gun that has ever been drawn. He picked the hardest possible gun that you could draw, especially from the angle that I chose to show the guy. So yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate you, using up all my good creative time on this gun, rendering this insanely complicated gun.
Trey says Call of Duty Zombies is a story that roped him in early on. It was very intricate, and that's I think you should Trey should put in a link to the photo of the gun and the name of the gun. It's something crazy. It's like the Waffle Stomper or something like that.
Yeah.
And it looks crazy.
It's pretty cool looking, but it's like freaking hard to draw.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool though. But so yeah, Jason's doing something for Trey for being a big supporter.
Just cause
that gun is amazing. They make such a cool, wacky guns in that game. So I thought Call of Duty Zombies was a sub game of Call of Duty, but maybe it's its own thing now. I'm gonna find out right now because Google knows that answer. It's Call of Duty website. Come on up. Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. This is like its own game now. Or maybe they're DLCs.
Dan, you're starting to get into boomer status, buddy.
Because I'm sitting here trying to, yeah, I know.
You just you don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't know what's going on. Why don't you take over and talk about something?
No, you're fine. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to games and what's new and cool, you have to ask Trey what's cool.
Well, I'm old too, so.
You're a dad.
I'm a dad. I got my New Balance, my white New Balances on. The Wonder Waffle. That's the name of the gun.
That's it. And it is a crazy looking thing.
It is. I got my white New Balances on.
Khakis.
Got some khakis on. Did some grilling the other day. Charcoal grilling. Chat got all messed up. There we go.
So I can give an update kind of on where we are with HIRO right now.
Yeah, you should lock on yourself and do that for a minute.
Yeah, so what I'm working on, this is page 1 right here. I don't know if you can see it, but this is Boone. We're starting out with Boone looking very perturbed, and we're going to find out why, because this is page 2. Crazy Dr. Crouppen has brought the experiment to his garage, and Boone has to help him. So I don't know how well you guys can see this, but like here's Crouppen been like, "You want to end this war, don't you?" And he pulls the handle down, and the energizing starts to happen on the HIRO unit. And then look, here comes our what Dan has described as the neural bridge. Let me get rid of this guy right here. And he's got to hold this guy's feet down because basically they're just on a work table in his garage doing this. And the neural bridge happens, which brings HIRO to life. And then you're going to have to wait and see how this page finishes out. But I'm going to try to work these pencils out tonight and tomorrow, and then start inking and get page 2 knocked out. And then, yeah, man, if you guys want to see more, I'll put more artwork up as soon as it's done. So, I mean, we've got 16 pages that we've completed with the 0 issue. But, yeah, I get it. If the customers want to see more artwork, we're going to put up as much artwork as we got.
More is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool. Man, it's like we've said this before in the live streams and stuff, but it's been like 4 years that we've been working on this thing, and I remember writing this scene, writing this stuff, but it seems so long ago. But it's been cool to go back and reread some of the stuff that I wrote then, and then think about it and be able to, like, I kind of like that it's taken this long almost, because I'm like, why did I say that this way or whatever? But I think the core of the storyline is still so good. I'm really excited about this. And I love that Crippen makes Boone hold down the body, and he really doesn't like it.
Yeah, don't you feel like you kind of know Boone?
Yeah, it's funny. And I was thinking about this the other day. I was riding the other day, and that's where I do a lot of my thinking to myself. I do a lot of mountain biking, and I was on the bike, and I was thinking about the story, and I came to the conclusion that I really like Boone might be my absolute favorite. Like, even though HIRO is like the main story kind of, or it will be part of like the main story, like how it's moving and stuff. I think Boone is probably the most interesting, and I had the most fun with his like writing him in the book. I think was one of the most fun parts that I had. Crippen is kind of more like a little bit more gruesome, kind of backstory and stuff. Boone's is a little bit more humorous in some situations, and yeah, he's just such a cool character. Like, I'm sure other writers can they kind of know what it's like when you're writing something, but for me, it's really cool to see that character grow from just a basic idea, like just literally a concept in your head, and turn into this like almost turn into a living thing on this. And I feel like it's funny because I feel like I know that guy now. He's just a character in a book that we're drawing, but I feel like he's somebody that I've known for a while in my life.
Yeah.
I've known him longer than I've known some friends that I have now that are real people.
Right. Yeah, I definitely feel that way, especially after drawing them, several times.
Yeah. Do you feel that like once you start drawing, once you start drawing a character, like let's say Boone, you start drawing him, do you you have certain like you get certain feelings or certain, like, I don't want to go too deep, like emotions, but things like that when you draw a character?
Just a familiar, like because you're basically creating the look of something, right? You're creating an individual. So you have this sort of like a fatherly feeling sometimes.
Yeah.
Like that's my character right there.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like I know why, a lot of these artists and writers have these crazy debates over who created what character.
Yeah, sure.
Like I think about, of course, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, and
Yeah,
how they both kind of felt this ownership of different characters, but they fought a lot through their life as to who actually, does have real ownership of the creation of the character. And because if you're Jack Kirby, like if you're Stan Lee, you come up with an idea that you really think is cool, right?
right.
And then you hand it off to the artist. And then if you're Jack Kirby, you are forming these, individuals. Like you're making what they look like, and fans and readers respond to it, right, in a very visceral way. And it a lot of times they respond to art, but it all works together. So really, it's like two fathers to one creation,
That's very modern of you to say that.
When it came out of my mouth, I just knew,
you're like,
I'm gonna jump on that one.
He's not gonna let that one slide.
No, that's like raw. That's like chum in a shark infested water.
Oh man. Well, I'm digging it, man. I like that. I love that scene of Boone holding that dude's legs. That
I know, right?
Cracks me up. I love it.
He's trying not to get shocked. Like, look at his.
He's like, listen, He's like, Crippen's like, I'm gonna throw this giant switch over this comically large switch here,
yeah,
and I'm gonna bring this body back to life. Just grab his feet real quick. It's not gonna.
Yeah, and right,
It's
he's
not
like,
gonna, if it hurts, it's not gonna hurt much. And
he's like,
he's
"Are we
real not.
sure about this,
Yeah,
Doc?"
right.
He's like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" I'm not sure. And then he's like, "You want to end the war, don't you?"
Yeah.
He just throws that switch. He doesn't even give him a chance to.
Hold those clammy cold ankles and
Yeah,
just
yeah,
shut up.
of that corpse. Yeah, it's fun, man. It's fun to make
Yeah,
a
man.
comic book.
It is fun to make a comic. So this is so what you guys are seeing right here is like that's the moment. I mean, this is a moment right here that's important in the book. And it's not gonna take too long. We're gonna be jumping into action here pretty quick.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Just watch a couple more videos. We'll be all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I'm excited to have a video where you're throwing down some blue on some really good action scenes.
oh, it's coming right up. Because what happens is when the corpse comes to life here, and Boone is in his way, you know, you're gonna see two
Yeah,
heroes fighting.
this is a an artificial intelligence that's controlling this body that is designed for for combat. So we're gonna see it happen fast.
Yeah, he's gonna come out of this thing, and we're gonna see some swift action.
Oh man,
Whew, you better go to bed, Big Daddy.
dude, we might have to cut this guy down here in a minute, but
I cannot believe you guys are stuck with us this long. It's just
I know
unbelievable.
everybody who's watching and hanging out. I can't thank you guys enough. Seriously, though, time out for like a sappy minute again. All you guys, everybody that's in the chat and everything, thanks again for hanging out and watching and not being too mean to us when we make dumb boomer mistakes. We appreciate you guys backing the book that you have. If you haven't backed the book, we want you to download the R0 issue for free. If you feel like you like it, and think about it, and if you want to back it, we would love to have you as a backer on our book. We really appreciate everybody that does. Christopher is right. It's weird. It is weird that you stuck with us, Christopher. We appreciate you, man. But yeah, and I put a video out earlier on my channel, Macho Dan. It's Macho Dano on YouTube because but it's Dan and it's OH like O, like if you're saying writing O, because Macho Dano, like my Twitter handle, was taken already. Septinov's out of here. Peace. Maintain forward motion. Say your words loud and don't fall off the stage. That's great advice. That's great advice. Thanks, man. We're not going to be on much longer, Trey. We're going to get out of here shortly. But anyway, I just want to say thank you guys again. You're great. Everybody sticking with us and watching and retweeting stuff and everything. Y'all rock. So we appreciate it. Anyway, what do you got to say, Jason? You got to say anything important? Probably not.
Back HIRO, we want to make this book.
Yeah, we do.
So, this is we want to give you a really great comic book, and we're going to work really hard on making sure that it happens.
Yep.
One way or the other, we're going to make it, but we would love your support. So please support us and spread the word. We appreciate you guys being awesome.
Yeah, and if you guys want to give me a vote on if you like my mutton chops, if I should keep them or not. I'm thinking about keeping them. My wife is not totally on board, but you can't. It's hard to see. I need to like shave this down right here a little bit more. On my, I need to shave this down a little bit more right here. But my chops are coming in good though. They're looking good. I think I kind of like it. I'm gonna keep it. I think I'm gonna shave this down a little to the lowest setting on my trimmer.
I think you know what you need to do, and I think what you're doing is you're avoiding the inevitable.
Which is what?
Which is a full-on skullet with macho beard, and the full glasses. You can grow that right there. That's Macho.
I mean, money talks.
Dude, we'll get some money for you. Don't worry.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, thanks everybody. Once again, you guys are great. Trey's dropping some links in the chat if you guys want to follow us.
Appreciate it, homie.
Yep. Appreciate you, Trey. Everybody else. I'll be on his channel on Tuesday, 9:30 Eastern Standard.
Oh yeah, Dan, we forgot to say on Wednesday, I'm going to be on Lewis Michaels' show.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm going to be on.
When is that? Lewis Michaels is in the morning.
Yeah, it's in the morning, or yeah, it's in the morning, and then at noon I'm gonna have Carl O'Rowe.
Oh yeah. Oh, at noon? I thought we were doing him earlier.
Are we? Oh, maybe he's early.
Yeah, he's early. We're doing him at like 9.
I've sent you the schedule. We've got the schedule set. I just got to go back and look at my DMs.
Yeah, Boomer, look at your DMs. You need to go to bed, I think.
I do too. But anyway, that day is going to be a full day. We're going to have 2 shows on.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. So
yeah,
that Carl O'Rowe is freaking awesome. That's Death Sworn.
Yeah,
that thing looks incredible. Really looking forward to talking.
I can't believe we didn't talk about that, and when we were talking about stuff we're excited about.
Yeah, I didn't talk about that. Death Sworn is I'm excited about, and my man, my favorite one of my favorite artists, Drew Moss here.
Drew Moss's thing on. Yeah, you got to talk about that.
All right, real quick. Kickstarter. It's
I'll put it in the description too. After
it's
Hey, give us a like, guys. Smash that like button. If you haven't smashed it yet, Hulk smash that like button, please.
Hulk smash. So I'm just gonna drop this in the chat real quick. This book looks so good. And I talk about him on my video. Why I think he is an awesome artist, an awesome person to follow, and just why his brand is successful. I talk about that in the video. So if you want to watch, if you have any interest at all, but this book looks really good. It's like The Outsiders meets Universal Monster Werewolves, I guess is what kind of he pitched it as. And it's like a pack of werewolves. And one of them falls in love with this girl and wants to leave the pack, but it's hard to leave the pack. Anyway, it looks really cool. I watched this live stream earlier. So you guys should totally check that out. It's really neat. Anyway, all right. I've said enough.
Yeah. All right. And then go check out Death Sworn. It's on Etsy. It's on Etsy. So you got to go to Etsy. But I'll put a link to that and a link to Drew Moss's thing in the description.
Cool. Do that. Don't screw it up. Trey's watching. All right, guys.
Peace, y'all.
Have a good night. Later.
Later.